Hello kids, I'm so glad to see you again for music lesson. Are you ready to say hello? Here we go. Let's sing hello, it's a beautiful day. Let's sing hello, it's a beautiful day. Let's sing hello to all the people we know. Let's sing hello, hello. Let's clap hello, it's a beautiful day. Let's clap hello, it's a beautiful day. Let's clap hello to all the people we know. Let's clap hello, hello. Let's stomp hello, it's a beautiful day. Let's stomp hello, it's a beautiful day. Let's stomp hello to all the people we know. Let's stomp hello, hello. Alright, are you ready for a crazy song again? Stand up, I want to see how you shake your sillies out today. Here we go. Shake, shake, shake your sillies out. Shake, shake, shake your sillies out. Shake, shake, shake your sillies out. Wiggle your waggles away. Clap, clap, clap your crazies out. Clap, clap, clap your crazies out. Clap, clap, clap your crazies out. Wiggle your waggles away. Now jump, jump, jump your jitters out. Jump, jump, jump your jitters out. Jump, jump, jump your jitters out. Wiggle your waggles away. Yawn, yawn, yawn your sleepies out. Yawn, yawn, yawn your sleepies out. Yawn, yawn, yawn your sleepies out. Wiggle your waggles away. And again, shake, shake, shake your sillies out. Shake, shake, shake your sillies out. Shake, shake, shake your sillies out. Wiggle your waggles away. Great. All right, we've got some more work today. So we're going to look at some rhythm cards. Last week we remembered the ta and the tate and the sa. Do you remember them? Let's see if you still remember them. This is ta, tate, and sa. And the sa has no sound at all. It's just, got it? Right, so now let's see if we can read a whole bunch of notes all together. What does this one say? Yes, it says ta, 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 ta. All right, let's do it again. 1, 2, here we go. Ta, 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 ta. Very good. Now let's look at the next one. These are all tates. Tate, 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 tate. That's right. Shall we try clap it? Tate, 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 tate. Good. Let's do another one. This one has a ta and then tate, tate, tate. Should we try to do it? 1, 2, here we go. Ta, tate, tate, tate. Let's do it again. 3, 4. Ta, tate, tate, tate. And again. Ta, tate, tate, tate. Great. Ah, this one I like. This one says ta, ta, tate, ta. Right, here we go together. Let's clap it. Ta, ta, tate, ta. Good, once more. Ta, ta, tate, ta. Great. Now this one says a ta. There's another ta. And tate, tate. Are you ready? Let's go. 1, 2. Ta, ta, tate, tate. Good, let's clap it this time. 1, 2. ta, ta, tate, tate. Good job. Last one. What does this one have? S. That's right. Goes like this. Ta, ta, ta. Good, let's do it again. Here we go. 1, 2. Ta, ta, ta. Great job, kids. Well done. Right, today we are going to go shopping again. Did you enjoy our shopping last week? Well, today we're going to go back because we want to go get some more of that delicious hot cross buns, and we need to order a cake for a birthday party, and we need to go fetch my shoes from the cobbler because they're ready. Alright, so I've got my shopping bag. Let's go. Now today we're going to sing a different song. We're going to sing Walk and Stop. Do you remember that one? We might look a bit funny walking down the street like this, but that's okay. We don't mind being silly. Right, so here we go. And so we walk and we walk and we walk and we stop. And then we walk and 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 we stop. And then we walk and we walk and we walk and we walk. Good. Here we are at our first shop. Alright, whenever we get to the baker's shop, what is the first thing we want to get? Some hot cross buns. Can you smell them? They smell so good. Get your penny out. Let's give it to the baker, and he gives you a hot cross buns. Hot cross buns. 1 a penny, 2 a penny, hot cross buns. Good. Right, do you want to eat it up? Let's eat it up first. Hey, blow it off and gobble it up. Yum. Okay, one more. Did you see we were blowing in between? Good job. There you go. Give it to the baker and he gives you a hot cross buns. Hot cross buns. 1 a penny, 2 a penny, hot cross buns. Right, and you take it all and you blow it and you gobble it all up. Delicious. Now, last time we ordered a cake. Do you remember how we ordered it? We went like this. Patter cake, baker's man. Bake me a cake as fast as you can. Pat it and roll it and mark it with a B and put it in the oven for baby and me. Good. So you ask the baker, do you have our cake? And he says, yes, here's your cake. Yay! Let's put it in our shopping bag. All right, here's our shopping bag. Put it inside. Good job. Right, now, today we're going to buy something different. Because today the baker has made something very special. He has made some currant buns with sugar sprinkled on top, and they look just delicious. Okay, and they also cost 1 penny. So today a little boy came into the shop and bought a little bun for a penny. Now, there are 5 currant buns, so let me see your 5 fingers. This is how the song goes. 5 currant buns in the baker's shop, round and fat with sugar on the top. Along came a boy with a penny one day and bought a currant bun and took it away. Now we've only got 4 currant buns left. 4 currant buns in the baker's shop, round and fat with sugar on the top. Along came a boy with a penny one day, bought a currant bun and took it away. Oh, now there's only 3 left. 3 currant buns in the baker's shop, round and fat with sugar on the top. Along came a boy with a penny one day, bought a currant bun and took it away. 2 currant buns in the baker's shop, round and fat with sugar on the top. Along came a boy with a penny one day, bought a currant bun and took it away. One currant bun in the baker's shop, round and fat with sugar on the top. Along came a boy with a penny one day, bought the currant bun and took it away. Now there's no currant buns left. Oh, I'm sure that boy enjoyed them very much though, hey? Alright, we need to go pick up my shoe now from the cobbler. Are you ready? Right, let's go. That was delicious, wasn't it? Alright, it's time to walk again. Here we go. This time we're going to walk really fast, okay? And so we walk and we walk and we walk and we stop. And then we walk and 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 we stop. And then we walk and we walk and we walk and we walk. Oh, I'm getting tired. Should we go a bit slower? Right, slowly, here we go. And then we walk and we walk and we walk and we stop. And then we walk and we walk and we walk and we stop. Oh, look, here we are. We arrived. When we get to the shop, the cobbler's shop, we remember our song from last week that we did for the cobbler shop. Do you remember how it went? Cobbler, cobbler, mend my shoe. Get it done by 2:30. 2:30 is much too late. Get it done by 8:30. Right, but now I actually have a picture of some shoes. And while we sing, while we say the rhyme, we can actually pat on the boots. So watch while I pat these boots. Here we go. Cobbler, cobbler, mend my shoe. Get it done by 2:30. 2:30 is much too late. Get it done by 8:30. Do you see how there's a boot for every word that we say? Now, take your finger and you point with me at these boots. Right, here we go. 1, 2. Cobbler, cobbler, mend my shoe. Get it done by 2:30. 2:30 is much too late. Get it done by 8:30. Great. Mr. Cobbler, is my shoe ready? Yes, look, here it is. It's all fixed. Thank you, Mr. Cobbler. Right, I'm going to put it in my bag. And then we can go to our next shop. Are we going to go clothes shopping again? Great idea. Here we go. Right, we only have one more stop to go. But we are going to walk very quietly because we are very near a church. Look, there's a church. And they're busy inside, so we don't want to disturb them. So we're going to just walk quietly past. Here we go. And so we walk and 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 we stop. Get the cars across the road. And here we go. And so we walk and 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 we stop. Very good. Okay, today we're going to read a story about a giant who went to a shop for some clothes, right? We can pretend we went to the clothes shop, and this giant also went to a clothes shop, and it's called The Smartest Giant in Town by Julia Donaldson. George was a giant, the scruffiest giant in town. He always wore the same pair of old brown sandals and the same old patched up gown. "I wish I wasn't the scruffiest giant in town," he said sadly. But one day, George noticed a new shop. It was full of smart clothes, so he bought himself a smart shirt, a smart pair of trousers, a smart belt, a smart stripy tie, some smart socks, and a pair of smart shiny shoes.
Now I'm the smartest giant in town, he said proudly.
Look how smart he looks, hey? George left his old clothes behind in the shop. He was about to go home when he heard a sound. On the pavement stood a giraffe, and the giraffe was sniffing sadly. "What's the matter?" asked George. "It's my neck," said the giraffe. "It's so very long and so very cold. I wish I had a long, warm scarf." "Now, cheer up," said George, and he took off his stripy tie.
"It didn't match my socks anyway,"
he said, as he wound it around and around the giraffe's neck. It made a wonderful scarf.
"Thank you,"
said the giraffe. As George strode towards home, he sang to himself,
"My tie is a scarf for a cold giraffe, but look me up and look me down. I'm the smartest giant in town."
He does look smart, eh? Very impressive. Now George came to a river. On a boat stood a goat who was bleating loudly. "What's the matter?" asked George. "It's my sail," said the goat. "It blew away in the storm. I wish I had a strong new sail for my boat." "Cheer up," said George, and he took off his new white shirt.
"It kept coming untucked anyway,"
he said, as he tied it to the mast of the goat's boat. It made a magnificent sail. "Thank you," said the goat. George strode on, singing to himself,
"My tie is a scarf for a cold giraffe. My shirt's on a boat as a sail for a boat. But look me up and look me down. I'm the smartest giant in town."
George came to a tiny ruined house. Beside the house stood a white mouse with lots of baby mice. They were all squeaking, squeak, 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 squeak.
"What's the matter?"
asked George. "It's our house," squeaked the mother mouse. "It burnt down and now we have nowhere to live. We wish we had a nice new house." "Oh no." "Cheer up," said George, and he took off one of his shiny shoes.
"It was giving me blisters anyway,"
he said, as the mouse and her baby scrambled inside. The shoe made a perfect home for them. As George now had to hop along the road, but he didn't mind. As he hopped, he sang to himself,
"My tie is a scarf for a cold giraffe. My shirt's on a boat as a sail for a goat. My shoe is a house for a little white mouse. But look me up and look me down. I'm the smartest giant in town." Now George came to a campsite. Beside a tent stood a fox who was crying. "What's the matter?" asked George. "It's my sleeping bag," said the fox. "I dropped it in a puddle. I wish I had a warm, dry sleeping bag." "Cheer up," said George, and he took off one of his socks with the diamonds up the sides. "It was tickling my toes anyway," he said, as the fox snuggled into it. It made a very fine sleeping bag. "Thank you," said the fox. Now George hopped on, singing to himself, "My tie is a scarf for a cold giraffe. My shirt's on a boat as a sail for a goat. My shoe is a house for a little white mouse, and one of my socks is a bed for a fox. But look me up and look me down, I'm the smartest giant in town. George came to a big, squelchy bog. Beside the bog stood a dog who was howling. "Oh, oh!" "What's the matter?" asked George. "It's this bog," said the dog. "I need to get across, but I keep getting stuck in the mud. I wish there was a safe, dry path." "Cheer up," said George, and he took off his smart new belt. "It was squashing my tummy anyway," he said, and he laid it down over the bog. It made an excellent path. "Thank you," said the dog. Now the wind started to blow, but George didn't mind. He hopped on, singing to himself. "My tie is a scarf for a cold giraffe. My shirt's on a boat as a sail for a goat. My shoe is a house for a little white mouse. One of my socks is a bed for a fox. My belt helped a dog who was crossing a bog. But my trousers are falling down. I'm the coldest giant in town." Suddenly, George felt sad and shivery and not smart at all. He stood up. He stood on one foot and thought, "I'll have to go back to the shop and buy some more clothes," he decided. He turned around and hopped all the way back to the shop. But when he got there, the shop was closed. "Oh no!" cried George. He sank down onto the doorstep, and a tear ran down his nose. He felt as sad as all the animals he had met on his way home. Then, out of the corner of his eye, he saw a bag with something familiar poking out of the top. George took a closer look. "My gown!" he yelled. "My dear old gown and sandals." George put them on. They felt wonderfully comfortable. "I'm the coziest giant in town," he cried, and he danced back home along the road. Outside his front door stood all the animals that he had helped. They were carrying an enormous present. "Come on, George, open it," they said. George untied the ribbon. Inside was a beautiful gold paper crown and a card. "Look inside the card, George," said the animals. George put the crown on his head and opened the card. It said, "Your tie is a scarf for a cold giraffe. Your shirt's on a boat as a sail for a goat. Your shoe is a house for a little white mouse. And one of your socks is a bed for a fox. Your belt helped a dog who was crossing a bog. So here's a very fine crown to go with the sandals and gown of the kindest giant in town." And that's the end. Okay, so we are ready to go back home now. Are you ready to walk again? Come, stand up. We're going to walk home. And so we walk and 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 we stop. Got to stop at a stop street, to let all the cars come past. All right, let's go. And then we walk and 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 we walk. And here we are back home. All right, kids. It was fun to have music with you today again, and I will see you again next week. All right, bye-bye.